All right, today we're going to be starting our still life project. And in order to do that, you are going to need to choose a reference image to work from. So here you can see I'm in Google Classroom. We have week 6, which is the week that we're in, and we are in still life. So I can click on the still life PowerPoint, and this brings up images that I can use for my still life painting. So what I'm going to do is up here at the top, I just want to fill my screen. So I'm going to click present. And there are instructions on this first slide. We're going to start with picking an image that we want to use as a reference. And then I'm going to show you how to trace that image using your Chromebook. So you can see there are a variety of images, a varying amount of complexities. So some have multiple items, some have just a single object, and they are all fruits or vegetables. So you're going to choose the still life that you like the best, and so I think I like this still life here with the pears the best. I'm going to take, this is one of my sketchbook papers that I have left. So I'm going to use that today for my project, saving the 2 project papers for the last 2 paintings that we're gonna do. And what I need to do now is make this screen bright enough so that I can use it a little bit like a light table. So right here at the very front of my Chromebook screen, you can see that I have, there's some icons. So the power button and then the volume buttons. And then we have these 2 little gears. They look like gears or maybe like a sunshine. I am going to click on the bigger one, and you can see what's happening is it in fact is supposed to look like a sunshine, and it is making my screen brighter and brighter and brighter. I want to push that until it is as bright as my screen will go. All right. This does work best if your room is kind of dimly lit. So you may find that you need to like close the shades or turn the lights down. And then what I'm going to be able to do is put my paper over the top. And you can see I'm going to end up cutting some things off, but that's going to be fine. I am going to put my paper over the top, and I probably could shut more of my shades so that I could see a little bit better. But what I'm going to do now is simply use a pencil to trace over as many of the details that I can see in this still life. Now, when I am finished, I can double check and make adjustments as needed. And the other thing that I do like to do is add in any shadows that I can see. So I'm going to have to look back at this, but I can decide, oops, I moved it a little bit. I don't really need to do the background. I am going to choose to trace and do this like napkin that's back here and underneath the pears. I am not, like I have there's this bowl that's here and more pears. I don't think that that's gonna work out. I think it will just look odd if I do part of them, so I'm going to skip that. And then I can't see the bottom of this pear super good. I need to turn off more of the lights, or I need to just go ahead and finish by looking at the image. So here, I'm just gonna slide this forward, and I can now use the reference photo that is in front of me, and I can make some little adjustments. So I can see that when I drew this, I just missed a couple of things, and so I'm adding them in now. I'm also kind of squinting my eyes and looking for the shadows. So there's kind of distinctly a shadow underneath the kind of this cloth napkin that I'm going to draw. These are some wrinkles and folds here. There is a shadow where the pears kind of touch each other. So I'm just sort of lightly drawing now the rest of the shadows that I can see, and just making some kind of soft adjustments to any like drawing problems that I find from having worked on the computer screen. I also see that I missed this like leaf that's here, so I'm going to go ahead and add that in. And there we go. Once I have kind of like just adjusted anything, made sure that like my drawing looks accurate, that it looks the way that I want it to look, that is our first step. Trace, choose your photo and give it a trace.